talented 15-year-old girl who was found dead in the back of a Tesla. Now, what Celeste might not have understood about the world around her is how dangerous certain places can be, like online spaces. The discovery of Celeste's body in his Tesla is the anchor that's tying everything together. This is an unequivocal death investigation at this moment. We don't know what the cause of death was. In fact, the ME is saying we may never know because of the state of decomposition. Now, this part is extremely important from a behavioral standpoint because children and teens often don't recognize the predatory grooming that might be going on, especially when it's happening and if they're enamored by the situation. They might mistake attention for affection. They might confuse secrecy for trust. And they might even mistake age differences as maturity, as well as they might be accepting more risk because of the excitement. So whether Celeste saw this as an adventure or whether she was afraid remains unclear. But what is clear is that she ended up inside that Tesla and she never came out alive. Now, we call this disorganized behavior. Start making all kinds of mistakes as they flee the scene. They hope that by simply ditching the car, that they can ditch the problem. Now, from an investigative standpoint, it's really interesting because being out of town isn't the airtight alibi that people often think it is. Now, it's a great alibi, but it smacks of coincidence. Leaving town can start to look like distancing behavior. And in cases like this, police won't just look at where he was, they're going to examine the timeline. It doesn't appear that David ever reported that car stolen, and that speaks loudly to me. So thanks for sticking around to chat about the case of 15-year-old Celeste, who was discovered deceased and dismembered in an up-and-coming musician star's vehicle.